Hello and welcome to another review with me, Greg. This week we'll be getting to grips with the latest adventures of Agent 47, boldly going where no man has gone before. That's right, it's the latest in the Hitman series. Hitman. This highly popular series was created by IO Interactive and published by our old friend Square Enix. Just Cause, Final Fantasy, we'll get back to that. In this installment, the story begins 20 years before the events of Hitman Absolution, Hitman's immature, arcadey little brother. We join our old pal 47 just as he's beginning his evaluations for the subtly titled International Contract Agency. Good job bearing the lead on that one, guys. One question could bring your entire company down. What kind of contracts were they again? It's not Hitman contracts, is it? These are basically reconstructions of previous hits with a bunch of actors and shit. They seem really committed to the role as I drag them around by their limbs, having shot them in the head and stripped off all their clothes. I like stripping guys' clothes off and dragging them around and shooting them in the head. Though he passes this with flying colours, the director of the ICA, Eric Sodas, is still mistrustful of our man 47. Maybe because they didn't find any evidence of his story about being a lab-bred killing machine clone and only escaping after killing his creator. Seeing him as a potential threat, Sodas makes 47's final challenge impossible to complete. Oh, I beg to differ. Maybe it would be impossible if people weren't so fucking ignorant to the barcode tattooed right on the back of this guy's head. So who is it looking for again? Oh, the big bald guy with the barcode? Yeah, no, he's right over there. He's stripping down one of the waiters. I don't know, man, just put a plaster over it. Anyway, after definitely killing another one of the hired actors, 47 passes his final challenge, thus making him an official agent. Cut to the present day Paris, some evil fuckers are up to some evilness, and 47 is supposed to kill them, of course. Fortunately for us, they've moved back to the blood money level design, scrapping the more linear stages from Absolution. Hitman's level, I guess, is a sprawling mansion, positively buzzing with all the hustle and bustle of a fashion show. Not that I've ever been to one. I mean, I did try and get into the Paris fashion show using my Lady Gaga disguise, but apparently it had too many sausages on it. Bloody French. There's no such thing as too many sausages. Even more fortunately for us, the fashion show staff are about 80% white, bald, middle-aged men, including one Helmut Kruger, who happens to look exactly like Agent 47. How terribly convenient, the main model in the show looks exactly like him. Most fortunately for us, the people we're trying to kill are absolute fucking morons. One of them literally hands you cyanide before turning their back on a glass of champagne. What, because I'm dressed like Helmut? He doesn't even sound anything like him.
Dahlia, Helmut.
Dahlia, Helmut here.
Oh, you want to go for a little walk without your security guard? It'll be fine, he says. I think not. The graphics are definitely the best we've ever seen for a Hitman game, but it's safe to say they've never really been ahead of the curve. I'll put it this way. The ridges on the back of 47's head have never looked so good, but by no means is this anything groundbreaking. This puts it firmly in the middle of Greg's officially recognised scale of good graphics in video games for not looking like shit. Something that definitely is great is the sheer number of NPCs. The mansion boasts over 300 of the useless morons milling about the place, but this is excellent for this style of gameplay, blending into the crowd and silently stalking your prey. I also have to praise the number of ways in which you can dispatch your targets. Hitman wants me to come at these guys from all different angles, and it's like, I'm so tired, and it's just, I'm washing my hair. Whatever. Anyway, there are 24 official objectives to complete. Obviously this does not include my vicious wrench beatings. Oh hey man, how's your day going? Wrenched. I understand that this is almost entirely the point of playing Hitman, playing through the missions in a variety of ways just because you love killing so much. But since they've only given us one level, I'm not going to do that. I could, but this is not a teaser or a demo, this is the release. It's a full 6 weeks after the fact that the next mission comes out. They say this: part of that decision is for that little bit of extra time to ensure every location we release is at the quality level fitting for a Hitman game. What that says to me is that you haven't finished it, and you've found a way to sell people your games for even more money under the guise of episodic content.
Unscrupulous and opportunistic.
You can buy the full game now for £40 on Steam if you so choose. Bear in mind this still only gives you access to the prologue and the Paris mission for the time being. Or you can buy the intro pack for £11 and then upgrade to the full edition for an additional £33, bring our total up to £44. For you real chumps out there, you can buy the intro pack and then the subsequent episodes upon release for £8 a pop, bringing our total up to a pretty shocking £51. I should also note that these are the Steam prices, and on consoles these things are usually more expensive. Now, I know what you're thinking, Greg, that doesn't sound too bad, you're just quibbling over a few quid here and there, but just think about it for a second. If we all buy into this, what's to stop more and more companies doing it? Breaking up their games and selling you the little bits of little shit bits at raised prices. We've already seen the meteoric rise of in-game purchases. Does anyone else remember the time? That's right, the time when buying a game meant you could play it whenever you wanted. A time when you bought a game and it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. Playing online was not compulsory. You could play multiplayer with your friends and tell them the awful things you're going to do to their mum directly to their face. A time when expansion packs actually expanded the game rather than twisting your arm into buying extra content that used to just be called content. Battlefront, it came with 4 fucking maps. 4. Even if you had included a campaign, that would still be weak at best. Battlefield 2 was released with 12 maps, lest we fucking forget. And if you include the expansion packs, that number goes up to 29. What is happening here? When did someone decide they can hand off half the content for the same price, and even then half of these games come out poorly optimized or riddled with bugs? This suggests that these companies either don't understand gamers or just don't fucking care. Most of us would like the option of diving deep into a game when we first buy it. I'm not above an energy drink fueled 10-hour binge on a game I just spent all of my money on, but now you're telling me I have to wait a fucking month to play more? In a month, I'm going to be playing Doom, so you can go and fuck yourself. If we keep putting up with this and throwing our money at them, they're just going to keep doing it. It's as simple as that. So if you were wondering whether I think you should buy the game or not, I think I've already made my point. Just save your money for the Final Fantasy VII remake. That might actually be worth playing.
That's actually episodic as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like 3 parts or something. I think he has them. Did you hate the fucking
Oh my god.
No!